Hey guys, it's Bella and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be trying out Lush Cosmetics makeup. I'm so excited. I'm doing a full face using Lush Cosmetics makeup aside from my eyebrows because they don't have an eyebrow product, which is why I'm looking a little bit crazy right now. At the start of January, I actually did a first impression / swatches of their lipsticks because I saw their lipsticks and I thought that would be a really cool video, but for some reason I never uploaded it. And about a week ago, I had the footage on my computer and I was about to edit it, and then I was like, you know what, why don't I just scrap that and do a full face using Lush makeup. I love Lush because they are an ethical and handmade brand and they do not test on animals, clearly, as you guys can see from what is printed on all of their bags. And I am obsessed with their masks. If you guys ever have like problems with like breakouts, definitely check out Catastrophe Cosmetics. It is the most amazing mask that I think they have. I love it so much, and this is probably my favorite product from them. It is Rose Lollipop Lip Balm, which is what I'm going to start with today. So I actually have eyeshadows and eyeliners from them. I thought I would test them out first in case I like stuff the eyeliner up. It's easier to just wipe off the eyes than like have to wipe here and like fix up the foundation and stuff. And I have a bunch of these foundations. They're called color supplements, but I thought they don't have a concealer, which is why I got dark yellow and light yellow. This one's for foundation. I thought I'd use light yellow for concealer, but considering I use concealer to prime my eyes, I thought I would use this to prime my eyes. Oh wow, it's really tacky. I guess that's good for like an eyeshadow base though. Means my eyeshadow's gonna stay down. But it didn't give me, I'll zoom in. It really didn't give any coverage to my eyelids at all. Like you can still see all of my little veins and stuff. But I am gonna set that. And I got this translucent face powder from them. It is called Emotional Brilliance. It looks very pink, but I'm hopeful. I'm just going to use this little Morphe MB12 brush. The translucent powder is very lightweight. Like I actually cannot feel it on my eyes. I'm almost like, did I set my eyelids? Now all of the products they have besides Emotional Brilliance, they're durable. Didn't crack. So all of the products besides Emotional Brilliance are cream products. When I was purchasing these, actually, the woman working at Lush told me that you can use the eyeshadows as liquid lipsticks or as eyeliners as well, which I thought was cool. This is called Happiness. So this is what the applicator looks like. And I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and put this on my eyelids. And I'll get a brush so that I can like blend out the edges as well. Oh wow, that's very bright. I really hope this dries completely because I have hooded eyes. So if this doesn't dry, it's just going to be a complete disaster. I really want to do one of these videos trying the Body Shop makeup, but I don't know if anyone like cares to see that. Let me know, actually let me know in the comments down below if you guys want to see a video testing the Body Shop makeup. I feel so incomplete with just like one cream eyeshadow on. I'm seeing a little bit of transfer. Hopefully it's still just dry. I didn't get any transfer then, so looks like they're gonna dry, which makes me very happy. But now I want to try this eyeliner here. So this is, I actually seem to have a few eyeliners, I guess. Oh, I have a gold eyeliner too. That's cool. Look at this color for an eyeliner. This is the shade Fantasy. But I think for now I'm just gonna test out the classic old black eyeliner. So this is in the shade Independent, and this is what the applicator looks like. The pigment doesn't seem to be that intense. It's like very, very liquidy. It's really not as pigmented as I would have hoped. So the application was actually pretty easy, that the tip is so fine that you can get a really defined, like sharp wing. So I'm going to move on to my face now. I have this skin tint here. It is called Feeling Younger, reflects light to brighten the skin. So it's like a highlighter. It does give a really pretty glow to the cheeks though. I am really liking this highlight skin tint. So pretty. And now I'm going to go in with my foundation. So this is a color supplement. It's a multi-purpose base color. I have the shade dark yellow. This was the closest I could get to my skin tone. They don't have many shades at all. So I guess I'm just going to go ahead and apply this with my fingers. And then I might go in on the other side with a brush just to see what happens. Hey, yuck. Ugh. Can you guys see that? It's like going patchy. Do you see how patchy that is right now? It gets very, very tacky. Nothing. What about you?
Fine work.
Okay. So it blends out okay with a beauty blender. The side where I used my hands just looks really patchy and gross. And the side with the brush looks good as well. The coverage of this actually isn't too bad. I feel like it's covering up my freckles so much. Do you guys see that? I expected this to be super sheer. Okay. I actually like it. Okay, so I quite like it. It actually has good coverage, which was really surprising to me because in the how to use it says, blend it with your face moisturizer to create your ideal tint. Use it straight for perfect cover. But by tint, I was assuming it would kind of be like a tinted moisturizer. And I can't feel it on the skin, which is really good because it does get quite tacky. So I thought tacky would mean that I would like really feel it on the skin and it would feel like gluggy. When I go like that, like I can feel it. I can feel that my skin kind of feels a little bit tighter. So now I'm going to go in with the light yellow color supplement. I'm going to use this as a concealer. I'm going to go straight in with my beauty blender this time because that seemed to work well with using it as a foundation. Okay, it's not doing so well under the eyes here. I'm just going to use my finger, bring some warmth to the skin, try and blend it out that way. That was troubling at first, but once I used my finger, it seemed to blend out just fine. So I should have mentioned this earlier, but my beauty blender was completely clean. I cleaned it before I filmed this video, so what was on my face from the skin tint was purely from the skin tint. It couldn't have gotten coverage from anywhere else. The only thing I will say is I do think that it gets a little bit patchy. Like if there's any edges to the product, the edges kind of like get darker than the rest of it. So I have this skin tint right here. It's called Charisma. And I thought that I would use this as a bronzer, but if it doesn't work, I also got the color supplement in the shade light brown to use that to give some warmth to the skin. But I'm gonna start off with Charisma first. So this is gives the skin a warm glow, so it is like basically a bronzer. It says mix with your favorite moisturizer or color supplement, gives the skin a warm glow. So I don't think this is meant to be used as a bronzer. I think this is more you mix it in with your foundation or something, but we're going to be using it as a bronzer. It's very liquidy, and I feel like when I put it on, it takes off the skin tint. Oh, that was a mistake. Now I just have like this big streak. Okay, so I am going to go in with light brown instead. I feel like it's taking off what's under it. Okay, I don't think that went too well, to be honest. I have like this big patch here where just like everything came off, but I'm going to try again on the other cheek. I'm just going to use the light brown rather than the Charismatic, see if it was the Charismatic that did it, because it was very liquidy. It's happening on this side as well. Okay, that side didn't turn out as bad. It's just like hard to blend. I think it might be the tackiness of the color supplement that makes it hard to blend. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it at that. I don't want to like ruin it anymore. Now I'm just gonna set my under eye, so I'm gonna use the translucent powder again. Let's have a check and see if there's any flashback, because we don't want flashback. Okay, I can't see because of the flash, so I'm going to give my eyes a minute before I have a look at that. Now I'm going to go into the lips. I have a few lip colors. I just want to mention this one here is so incredibly bad. It is really patchy. The formula is gross. It's like chunky and clunky. That's a swatch. Do you guys see the chunks in that? It comes out really bad and like pasty. I think I'm just going to use this color today. This is called Perspective. The smell of this is really gross. It smells like beetles. When I was doing my review of the lipsticks, I was so confused because some of them dried, which were the ones that can also be used as cream eyeshadows, and then others didn't, and I was really confused because they were called a liquid lipstick. And it's so crazy to me that now I don't think of a liquid lipstick as just like a lipstick. I think of it as like a matte liquid lipstick. So I was really confused in that. That's probably why I didn't upload it, because I just sounded so dumb being like, it doesn't dry. But I did want to mention that these two shades here, I have the shade Strong, which is like a orangey red, and then I have the shade Ambition, which is like a red, are really nice. They have like a glossy kind of finish, but they're really opaque, and I really like the formula of these two. Let me check that photo now, see if I got any flashback. Okay, so there was no flashback. I'm happy. So now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do some mascara. This is the mascara that they have. It's called Eyes Right, and I'm just gonna curl my top lashes. So first things first, I hate the applicator. It's just so like clunky, so close to your eye. And also, I'd say this is more like a tint. It doesn't give me any volume or anything, any length, any volume, nothing. It just kind of makes them darker, and I feel like a lot of my lashes are clumping together because the mascara seems to be really liquidy. They're not clumping, like it's not clumpy, they're just kind of like strands of hair sticking together, and it's really hard to get those lower lashes because of the wand. I guess you could just like buy those disposable ones and use it, but that seems like a lot of effort. Let me show you guys the difference. I feel like it doesn't do a lot, it just kind of tints them. So yeah, that brings us to the end of this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys have ever tried Lush, comment down below, let me know what you've tried and if you like it or not. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and hopefully I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!